Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Ember.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me!
And that's when I noticed the cold breeze.
The ankle's a little mean.
The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful and wonderful Tuesday. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become a... So, for today's video, we're going to dive back into some of the Gabby Hannah-ish, because y'all really enjoyed the last video that we did, and I also think it opened a lot of really interesting conversations. So, you know, that's mainly what we are here to do. And there has been some things unfolding. I do believe now where we are at, Gabby has really pulled back again. I'm not sure if it coincided with, you know, another project, something. I think so, because she's doing more of her quote-unquote fundraising. I don't know. I don't know the logistics of everything. We'll see a little bit of it in here. But yeah, I do have like just a wide variety of clips, different segments from her podcast or, you know, other creators discussing or older clips and whatnot. So just have a little collection here, and I figured we can go on through, get a little caught up with some of the past-ish, because I did see some people that were unaware of what went down with her and Jessi Smiles. So that's what this first video is. And yeah, thank you so much as always, you guys. Hope everyone is having a lovely start to their week. And yeah, with that, let's just dive right on into this, shall we? So this is Gabby Hannah mocked Jessi Smiles after assault.
The relationship between Gabby Hannah and Jessi Smiles began in 2013 on Vine when both of them were rising creators. Their first interaction was not friendly. Gabby posted...
And of course, if you like creators and whatnot that you see, their handles will always be off to the side here.
Some rap battle towards Jessi, saying that she was taking her crown. Jessi was like, yeah, not interested, blocked. And that's really how this whole thing started. And that...
Interesting. Okay, so kind of started with some animosity to begin with. Can I make a bold assumption? I don't think Gabby is cut out for the YouTube game of like the big league creators. I just feel like it's all kind of like social climbing and manipulation. Maybe not for all, but I think that's just how industries like this work in general. I don't even think I would do well. So...
Unfortunately, months later, in August of 2013, Jessi was assaulted by another Vine creator named Curtis Lepore. When Curtis Lepore was arrested in 2014, Gabby...
This is no allegedly, mind you. No allegedly. It happened.
Hannah liked his tweet saying that there are two sides to every story and posted memes that were widely interpreted as minimizing or mocking Jessi Smiles in the immediate aftermath.
That's fucked. That's fucked. Whether they were friends or not, that's fucked up. And I think Gabby has kind of always... how do I want to say this? I don't know as though I want to say, like, centered men. But I think just centered the attention or opinions of them, maybe.
Of her own assault. Yikes. It is very important to note that Curtis Lepore later took a plea deal for felony assault, effectively admitting criminal responsibility without having to go to trial. Somehow...
Yeah, so no allegedly. It happened.
Despite Gabby's public behavior at the time, she and Jessi eventually would become close friends. They worked through this, and they were even living together at one point. That friendship eventually ended when Jessi had decided that the relationship was extremely toxic and walked away. After the fallout, Gabby did what any rational person would do. She contacted Jessi's ex-boyfriend, allegedly calling Jessi a slut, and proposed having sex with him just to spite her.
That's crazy. But isn't it also interesting? It's kind of what she low-key did to Trisha, too. I don't know as though she was trying to sleep. Now that I remember who Trisha was dating at the time. Yeah, I don't think Gabby Hanna was trying to sleep with Jason Nash. But, but she does that. She inserts wedges into people's relationships, and I find it interesting that she goes about that through the men in whatever discourse, and whether it's an old relationship or not, like we saw with Curtis. What's this next
Jessi
one?
Smiles has not said your name.
Oop, okay. Gabby Hanna comes for Jessi Smiles. So, this was February 17th, 2026, relatively around the time that those first original videos posted that we were looking at. This, however, was probably deleted already by Gabby.
In years. Babe, in 2019, Jessi Smiles made a video about an alleged conversation we had in 2014.
An alleged conversation, which I believe Gabby admitted that they had. I think Gabby just, as Gabby does, perceives things very, very differently. And we said this in the last video. I think Gabby thinks that things are just happening to her and that her own actions, whether they be big or small, don't have anything to do with it. It's all just happening because.
Despite the fact that we had years of text messages from 2014 to 2019 of basically her asking to be my friend and wanting to collab. We have evidence on her own YouTube channel out of her own mouth saying that she wanted to collab with me as of like 2018.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not mistaken, this was already hashed out. This is already something that they both talked about publicly too, I believe. So why are we rehashing it? Right? I mean, you know, she wants to talk about forgiveness and whatnot.
So she's allowed to 5-6 years later after we have a conversation.
She's not talking about you, mind that. Mind that. Jessi has not uttered a single thing about Gabby in years.
Come on YouTube to try to ruin my life. And then after years of lies, manipulation, and exploitation, and public slander and mental abuse, I should just get over it and move on. She doesn't talk about you anymore now that she built her platform off of slandering you. Just move on. We've all moved on.
I don't think you can say she built her platform off of slandering you. Like, be so for real. Jessi had a lot of followers before all of that ish, and she had a lot of followers afterwards, so.
On. I'm just trying to tell my story. Just trying to share my story, just like she did. And I'll.
Okay, well, maybe we consider that the time to share your story has passed. Maybe. Like, the discussion could have been had, you know, when the discussion was originally had, but there was none of that.
Never stop. I cannot be stopped. Girl, move on.
But that just seems so, like, amber coded. I don't know how else to say it. It's very much like, we're not done this conversation until I say we're done. That's kind of what it's giving, right? And again, I just don't see Gabby recognizing her own part in any of it.
I'm repenting in this moment of allowing.
And then, same day, she went crazy. Now, mind you, I completely forgot the absolute turmoil of her last kind of media. I don't even want to call it a crash out, because I really do think that Gabby struggles with mental health stuff. However, she posted like thousands of videos in the span of sometimes a few hours, a few days. It was so intense. So I think that's why people instantly kind of throw up the red flag when Gabby Hanna pops back up again, because yeah, it's kind of indicative of something, you know?
Hate, bitterness, resentment,
Gabby Hanna's apology to Trisha and Jessi Smiles, mind you, posted the same day.
envy, wrath to enter my heart and also flow out of my mouth. It's really hard. But I know that I can continue to get through this. I'm not perfect and I'll make mistakes, and so will you. But I want you to know that I am sorry if in these past few days I've scared you or upset you or just frustrated you, made you feel negative emotions. Like, I don't want that for anybody. I don't want to embarrass anybody. I just want peace. And I thought that that was going to bring me peace, and it didn't. But honestly, I think...
Now, I want to be gracious here. You know, I want to say that, like, okay, use this moment to grow and learn that this isn't the way to handle this ish ever in any situation you're in again. But it's Gabby Hanna. I mean, that's like saying the same thing to Amber almost. Like, they just feel so stuck, you know?
Not this did. I think that I can have, like, real peace with the situation now. So we'll never really be fully healed until we get to meet Jesus face to face.
That sounds scary. Right? That sounds a little scary.
And I can't wait for that day. Heaven is where...
That sounds scary, dog.
it's at, bruh. This is my apology video for Trisha Paytas and Jessi Smiles. A few days ago, I got really upset because I was just in a great headspace. We've been working on some amazing projects, and I'm just living a very different, happy, married life in Pennsylvania. And everything...
And yet, this, like, you had to fall back to this. If all those things were true, then would this be even happening?
It's just, like, going so peacefully, right? And then there's just the viral posts about this or that are getting served to me because I'm Gabby Hanna, you know?
Well, you're also doing things that are getting attention. Like, she was doing good. She was doing, like, her fundraising and whatnot for Palestine, and now all that just kind of got brushed aside because she's crashing out, essentially.
What I mean? Like, these are posts about Gabby Hanna. They're getting served to me. So anyway,
You can choose if you watch it or not, girl.
I just got into the spiral. If you have OCD, if you're somebody who has experienced PTSD, which I'm sure both of you have, then you understand, like, the rumination, the obsession, the spiral, how you just get caught in this, like, negative headspace.
That's not a justification for it all, girl.
I'm like, oh, just ignore it, just ignore it. And then all the comments start coming in, and what was once such a peaceful, fun, happy place of community is now just mean, cruel. And it's all because of you guys. It really is.
Oh. Oh, I don't think people are going to like that, Gabby. Not all, but is one of the major contributing factors outside of the public celebration of something assault. What?
Is. And it's hurtful because you and your fans will say, no, we do that because of what you did. But everyone always wants to point at the result of mental abuse and never at the actual mental abuse. I've been...
But you caused that also, Gabby.
able to name it, and it's hard. As a victim, you both know it's really hard to name your abuse and your abuser, but it's even harder to forgive them. And I have forgiven you, but I still...
Well, clearly not.
...get hurt. I still get mad. I still get triggered, and I just didn't want it to...
The internet is the last place you should be going when you're feeling those things, though, girl.
...follow me any...
Go to church. I don't mean that in, like, you know, a demeaning way, but she's going so hard on religion, so, like, go there. I mean, we will get to the clip where, yeah, her priest basically told her, like, you need to go see a specialist.
more, because it's just this thing that's always following me. Like, you guys, like, truly do.
Okay, I also saw a comment last time talking about her bangs. I was afraid to say it, but, like, she eats these. She eats these. These bangs, probably the best hairstyle on her.
Do haunt me, where I feel like if I get too successful or if I say the wrong thing.
I'm side-eyeing that successful comment. I can understand what you're saying about, like, accidentally saying the wrong thing, quote unquote, but what's that have to do, like, tied to your success?
And most importantly, if I share my testimony, that I'm gonna just get slashed with.
It's just kind of like no one cares to hear it at this point. If you have things that you still feel a type of way about, that's for you to handle. Like, we don't need to keep coming to the internet with it.
All the same old stuff and feel like I need to readdress it. And I'm in a different place in life now where, like, there's new people in my contacts. I'm in people's contacts. So people are getting served my TikToks, and they're also getting served TikToks about me. Like, this is my real life. This isn't some internet drama. This is my actual trauma that you guys caused. So I get this urge to
Hard side eye.
show people, like, no, you don't have to kick me off the worship team. You don't have to hide me in your church. You don't have to be scared of me or think that I'm going to do something that I would never do.
But Gabby, you keep exhibiting unsettling behavior.
I want the people in my life to see the real me. And unfortunately, because of what you women have done to me.
Ooh, that sounds... Yikes.
Everything else precedes me. Like, nobody ever gets to know the real me, and it's hurtful. And
again, the actions that you contributed to this are also because of that, or the reason why that's happening.
I forgive you. And I'm also sorry for coming again with this negativity, because when I decided collectively with, you know, my counsel, with God in prayer, that it was time to share.
It almost gets a little scarier and scarier each time, right? I mean, last time with that guy coming into her house and everything and the kind of ensuing crash out. Now this, like, her verbiage gets scarier every time.
My story, to tell my testimony, and then I have to be able to speak about the fact that I've been publicly slandered without one of you two popping up and starting a whole new thing about how I'm trying to say I was slandered.
But they're not doing that, Gabby. They aren't the ones responsible for that. What? They're not saying anything about you.
Is the truth. That's not going to change, and I have to be able to speak that, but I have to talk about it with love. And I want you both to know, and everyone, Drama Channels, you're included in this, like all of you, genuinely, that I don't want anything but good things for you. I pray for you guys all the time.
What a backhanded compliment that is.
All the time. And I love you. It's hard to say, but I actually do.
To be honest, if no one cared, you wouldn't have the career that you do. So there's that.
When I began to understand, like, who we actually are as God's creation, and I was able to look at you as a version of me who has your own abuse, your own story, your own defenses, your own thing, I realized, like, okay, we're all just trying to survive. And, you know, I had to go through something really...
Oh my gosh. And here you are making it harder on not just them, but yourself too, honestly.
really bad at the hands of, like, you guys, but you guys have had to go through bad things at the hands of other people. And the last thing that I want to do is, like...
Perpetual victimhood. I think it's a good term for Gabby here. I do think in some of it, maybe she was perceived wrong. However, for me, I'm kind of looking past that a bit because she does not want to recognize the role that she played in it at all. And I sound like a broken record, but she's not taking any type of accountability.
Inflict more pain. I'm just trying to navigate this space that like not many people have had to navigate, where I want to be honest and I want to be true, but
Philippians 4:8, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if any something excellent or praise something about such things. Okay.
also want to be pure and lovely, and being insulting and snarky and trying to like match the energy that I'm being given is not good for me. It's not.
I don't think that's necessarily what you were doing, but why would you think that that's helpful?
Good for you. It's not good for the world. It's not good for our souls, and it does not make God happy. I know that. So I'm repenting of my sin in this moment of just letting hate.
Oh my God. How often do you think she goes into a confession at church? I don't know if that's how she practices or not, but I could just imagine her in the freaking booth, like, just crying. And mind you, that was deleted off of her TikTok. Yeah, so it was a repost.
That's why you have to pray, dude. Because the only thing that makes sense in a world that does not make sense is Jesus and the fact that literally Satan rules this world. It's the
Oh, Lordy. Here we go.
only thing that actually makes sense when you break it down.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? She's kind of like being a caricature a bit. And I don't know whether to take it serious or not. Because it is Gabby Hanna. Like, it all feels calculated, but it also feels really real. Right?
Singing along? Are people at home singing? What do you think people who are that rich, I mean, outside of work, like, they just gotta be into weird stuff for fun, right? They're not going home and, like, reading sci-fi. They're
What?
not going home and, like, building boat figurines.
Yeah.
They're doing something weird. Their parties are weird.
Yeah.
Listen, I think Gabby Hanna has a nice voice sometimes, but she picks songs that are not for her. Alright, and anything Hayley Williams is not for you, Gabs. You're not a belter. You're a nasal singer. And that's okay, but you gotta learn to work with that.
We just have to find some, like, you know...
I'm suspicious of this man, too. I just am. Alright? I don't know. I don't trust him.
nurses and doctors and farmers and stuff who are like, hey, do you guys all just want to start trading again? Like, I'll give you apples, you give me medication.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. That would be,
Sorry. They're just really awkward together. Okay. And they're married.
Okay, so if you guys ever catch me, like,
It's almost a little foodie booty-esque.
deleting something, like, for example, right now I'm getting comments, why'd you delete this? Why'd you delete that? Because sometimes I just change my mind. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, you know what? That's not what I want
Valid, but then maybe we should have thought about it before we posted it.
to put out there. That's not something I would be proud of. That's not something that represents Christ well. That's not something I want to be. That's not something I want to participate in. So I'm just going to delete it. And sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we have little mini crash outs.
That also makes people go and repost it when she deletes stuff. So,
But all you can do is just carry on. You know what I mean? Just get past it and just change your mind.
okay. Again, maybe we should have had some, foresight, foreskin? No. Sorry, I don't know why I went there.
Hi, if you're a nonprofit, a startup, I'm looking for you. Those people who
This feels taxy, right? Like, this feels like a tax thing.
has the idea, they have the dream, they have the ambition, they have the plan, they have
Pay me, Gabby. No.
everything in place, and all they need is a little bit of money or a lot of money. We'll see. That's what I'm looking for. I want to empower you to empower others. Make me a video, tag me, put this in the caption or use this hashtag or whatever. I
feel like she's just trying to, like, flood the timeline. Anyone looking up Gabbie'Anna is going to be this stuff. I mean, how many people actually participated, though? That's the thing.
Not this far ahead yet. And I want to see what you're doing.
Also, is that their home decor? Like, that's on their walls?
Tell me. I want to help you. Help me help us, guys. And I'm depending on everybody else watching. Tag me in the one you like.
Does anyone hold... Okay, no shade here. No shade. Some shade. But, like, it's Gabby. Do you guys hold eye contact with her nostrils or her actual eyes? Because her nostrils just be staring at me.
Give it a heart. Like, let's not make it a competition. But, like, let's see what the people actually want.
I can't help it.
Let's see where we, the people, can empower one another to make the world a better place. I'm really, really excited about this. Please share your idea with me. Please let me hear what you guys are doing to change the world.
Okay, that seemed a little shady, too. It seemed a little shady. What are you doing to change the world? And that is just crickets.
I had a pastor tell me to my face that he thought I was clinically insane.
That's not good. Gabbie'Anna says she has supernatural gifts. Gabby. Oh, Gabby. You need to maneuver this very carefully.
And that I couldn't, like, tell my testimony inside or outside the church again, or else I'd be kicked out. Like, they literally sent me an email being like, we don't believe in divine revelation, and we don't believe that God communicates through dreams.
Yikes. That's actually, like, serious. That's serious. Your church is reaching out to you being like, hey, stop it. Get help. God damn.
And we think you need to see a clinician. So you're not alone if you think I'm crazy, but...
Bruh, your own pastor does. Like, come on. And you wonder why people feel the way that they do about you. Even the people in your real life. Gabby, people don't have to be educated as, like, therapists or doctors of the brain, neuroscientists. I sound so dumb. You know, like, they don't have to be highly trained or skilled or educated to know when something's off. It's something that we just all inherently have within us. Like, that's human nature. That's survival. You have to know when something doesn't fucking feel right. And sorry, girl, nothing feels right with you.
My story hasn't changed, bruh. Like, this is what has happened, and it's amazing. And lately I've been seeing a lot more people talk about spiritual gifts.
Maybe she'd be more welcome in, like, I don't know, Westboro Baptist Church.
And I've been feeling really inspired to talk about it.
Yeah, same here.
My testimony is a...
He's so awkward with her.
Story of divine intervention. It is a story of the supernatural.
Oh, girl.
It is a story of basically having the veil between this physical world and the supernatural world thinned a lot. The world has been conditioned to believe that I'm just like a manic, crazy, psychotic person.
Well, yeah, it's kind of, not to sound like, I don't know, frivolous about it, but that's what it's given, girl.
Like, you're not alone in thinking that the story is crazy if you don't believe it. If you get it, you get it. If you believe in the supernatural, if you believe in anything, God, heaven,
I do believe in supernatural things. However, we still need to be, like, rooted within a sense of our immediate reality and not let these theories that we have, because there's no proof, it's all just theories, not let these theories drive our mental state. Does that make sense? Like, it's fun, it's wholesome, it makes you feel connected to something. In that sense, I understand it, but we still need to be rooted in our immediate realities. And our immediate realities are not the multi-dimensions and this or that.
Angels, demons, aliens, spirit guides, like mediums, psychics. Like, if you believe in anything spiritual, then this is obviously a believable story to you. If you're an atheist or you don't
It's still, girl, it still sounds crazy.
believe in anything spiritual, then this obviously is not a believable story to you. And if you're a Christian and you don't believe that God communicates still today through supernatural means, through dreams, through visions, then you're not going to believe it. Like,
Oof. It's almost like she's saying if you're not a real Christian. Is that a stretch? Maybe.
the thing is, I haven't seen any evidence or any victim come forward. And
Okay, this is so random, but like, what is Gabby getting at with posting all of these damn videos? And some of them are really random, like this one. She's talking about Drake and Kendrick. I'm just like, what?
reason that that's a problem is because all of us were collectively cheering and singing together that Drake is touching little kids. So there's either one of two things happening here.
More like that he was interested.
Either one, Drake was actually touching kids and he's being exposed for it, but everybody's just cheering and laughing and singing along and not actually looking into it or trying to help victims in any way.
What are we supposed to do, Gabby? What are we supposed to do? That's like the general people being like, what are we supposed to do about the Epstein files? We keep asking for them, but like none of us hold that type of power. So what are we supposed to do? Was the audience, you know, at the Super Bowl supposed to bust out their magnifying glasses and start getting on the case? Not to make a joke of it, but like...
Or persecute him for his crimes. It's just like a funny meme song at the Super Bowl. Or...
Well, maybe if that's how you think about it. Me, who has it in his intro. But, like, it's used for a reason.
it was completely made up. Both of these things are bad.
Okay, true.
I will never be okay with that situation. It's never gonna sit right with me.
So what are you doing about it, Gabby? Are you prosecuting, Drake yourself?
For like a year straight, people are just screaming, he's probably touching minors. Watch me do my stuff. What's going on?
That's not what it says.
What's going on? What are we saying? Is he touching kids? Because if he is, stop singing about it and start helping victims. Is he not touching kids? Because in which case, stop saying he's touching kids. This is gross. It's gross. It's
Well, I think this video kind of is too.
gross.
Because, like, what are you adding to the discussion?
We are so lost, bruh. We're lost. We're cooked. Hey, question.
Like, I understand the sentiment. I don't disagree with her there. She's just kind of annoying. Do you ever find that? Some of you probably feel that way about me. Like, you agree sometimes, but the person's just so annoying you don't want to. Like, it happens with Amber.
This past week, I slipped into a place that
New Gabby Hannah podcast just dropped. Oh, this is like almost a month old.
I haven't experienced in a while. And it was a place where I was feeling hatred in my heart. I wanted to retaliate.
All the hate in my heart. I don't know that meme.
I wanted to seek revenge. I wanted to hurt. I wanted to inflict some of the pain that
That's gross. It's not very Christian-like of you.
I was feeling back on the people who inflicted it. And that wasn't even where I started with it. Where I started with it was I have to break the ice in order to tell my story, in order to move on, in order to continue on this path of healing that I'm
I don't know.
on.
I don't know
But
if I buy it.
when you let your guard down, even just a little bit, if you allow distraction and sin to interfere with your time and relationship with God, the outcome is absolutely, there is no mistaking. When I spend time in prayer with God, journaling, talking to Him, hearing from Him, studying, like genuinely engaging with Him, I am at peace. I am joyful. I have self-control. I see the future that is God's, that I can't make out, but I know is perfect and better than anything that I could ever imagine.
I wish Gabby could give herself the strength to realize that all these thoughts and feelings she's having are her own. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's what really is leading even her priest to be like, listen, I think you need some help.
And could only be done by Him. I have that trust, that faith, that self-assurance. I have the fruit of the spirits: love, faithfulness, kindness, goodness, joy, self-control, peace, gentleness, patience.
I question some of those. Just a bit.
When I slip, which I did this past week, because I was caught up in the trauma, I was distracted, I was scared, I was anxious,
I think the most important thing, because I know what she is talking about, okay? I don't want to portray it as if I don't. I fully understand what she is talking about. Those moments where certain situations make you feel like you're slipping, you know? You just have to pull back. You have to pull back from the situation, focus your energy into something productive. Because you're going to have a lot of it. It's like almost borderline manic energy. Like, you need to funnel it into something that is not that thing. And you need to not ruminate on it, especially when you are in that mindset.
like trying to rev myself up, because to me this is like a little kid standing up to their bullies. Like I really have to like work up the courage and amp myself.
But they haven't said anything about you, dude. Like, just carry on, do your damn thing. People only call it out when you start acting crazy again. Sorry, but like that it's essentially what it is.
Up, and this is something that I don't want to do. It causes physical ailment. Like, haters will say it's fake, but the physical effects of trauma within a couple days from when like I posted the podcast, like a few days later, I took probably 2 to 3 times my migraine medication than I ever need. Like I was dry heaving, like spitting up bile. Like it was really bad. Like this
Sounds like you had anxiety about it, girl, because maybe you knew.
isn't something that I like doing. It's just something that I have no choice but to confront and talk about publicly. And it's embarrassing.
You don't have to do that, though. You don't have to do that. I think it would actually be really great for your mental health if when you had these moments, you didn't come online to discuss it.
Like my story includes public humiliation, which is embarrassing.
Well, you kind of keep it going, girl.
That's the whole point.
Alrighty. With that, we have one more, alright? Just one more for today, but who knows? Maybe we're just gonna have to go and watch a video directly from Gabby or something, but she deletes stuff all the time. That's the annoying part.
Hell is real. Heaven is real. With the
I heard Israel in the first part. I don't know why, just like a chill went through me.
fear of hell ingrained in me from childhood. Praise God. Thank you.
That's childhood trauma. Religious trauma is very much real.
To my parents, my grandparents. I couldn't have friends when I was younger because of like the way I was like raised, basically. Like,
Yeah, that's childhood trauma, girl. And here you are going back into it.
We couldn't have friends over. I wasn't allowed to go to people's house. So, like, I was very isolated in, like, what I was.
Was it your religion or your mom's?
It was a lot. There was, like, there was a lot of, like, religious stuff that got really weird for a while. It felt a little culty.
Yeah.
And then also just, like, my mom's a hoarder. So, like, I couldn't have people to my house. And then, like, when I wanted to go to people's houses, I wasn't allowed. And this earth is where we get to make the choice. Do we want to spend eternity in God's house, in God's presence?
With the music in the background, this is actually really scary. And, like, feels very unfortunate also. Because I think Gabbie's another example of, like... Not to, like, put it kind of rudely, but, like, I even belong to this group, but, like, people that were fucked from the get-go. Like, it's not our fault, but we just never really had a chance at a normal life or a normal mindset.
Because he has boundaries. He has rules. And if you're somebody who likes to lie or be mean or treat each other disrespectfully in any way, then he doesn't want you in his house. Hell, it...
Basically saying we're all going to hell. All right, Gabbie, we'll end it on that note. Anyways, you guys, so what do we think? I don't think much has developed since. She's kind of stopped, you know? I think if this is another, you know, period for her, then it went through a lot faster than it normally does. Or maybe her husband did help her and, like, convinced her, you know, let's take a step back. I don't know. We're going to have to dive in some more because, I mean, you see the dates up here. That's when Gabbie at least posted it. We're still, you know, a little behind on everything that's happening, but I'm eager to see where this develops and goes, y'all. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning on in and hanging out here with me, you know, as we dive into this. I feel like this one, again, we're having better conversations, I think, than, like, you know, the Foodie or Amber ones. I'm not saying the videos here are better. I'm not saying that. But I don't know. I think we're just able to really dissect Gabbie in a different way. I don't know, though. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much once again. Keep your eyes out. We are going to be catching up with the Flobber Bobbert later. See what she's been freaking doing. Shitting herself, no doubt. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.